Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. I know it's been kind of long, but there's a good reason for that. I got sick and I don't film when I get sick because everybody knows when you get like cold or like cold and fever and all that crap for like the entire time you're just sitting in bed and just waiting. So yeah, I finally got better and now I'm gonna give you a quick talk is what I'm going to be calling these update videos now, because I'll just give you an update on how the tank is doing, but also on these quick talks I might talk about either something I'm doing with the tank, or a new fish might got added, or something might gotten taken out, or just something might have happened. But you might notice there is some stuff missing, and you're right, we lost the thermometer. I can only guess that the Pacu going back and forth on the tank. Uh, at one point, one of them broke it, and now I don't have a thermometer on the tank. Oh, and you also might have noticed the rocks are gone. Yeah, well, I had to take out the rocks because the fish kept knocking them over, and they kept getting a little beat up from them. So I just took them out for now, and I'm gonna put them back in. I'm going to rearrange them so they are better suited, or at least better situated in the tank, so they don't uh, keep hitting them or anything like that. Because you might notice the Pacu, particularly, you can see kind of a little bit of damage on the side. I don't exactly know if that's from the rocks, but I think it is, because I keep thinking they're hitting their sides on the rocks, and that's why their scales kind of look out of place. So I'm gonna have the rocks out for maybe about another few days, because I just want to have a kind of open tank for right now. See how that stays. While I'm trying to think of a new way to put the rocks in, because some fish do prefer them, and I know they do, and they feel more comfortable. Now, a little update on one of the clown knives, in particular, not him, the golden one I bought. He has not been doing the best. Uh, he got. Here, let me get a better angle. Do you see right there? See where his fins are at right there? He got bit, and I don't know which fish bit him. I have a pretty good idea. It would either be, um, it might be the Pacu, or the Oscar, or the Jack Dempsey. Those are the only three I could imagine that bit him, because it was a pretty bad bite too. It wasn't just a little nip on the fin. They literally, if you can see right there. Sorry, I haven't gotten to the cleaning of the tank yet. Like I said, I've been sick for about 6 days. But if you look right there on him, you can see he kind of has like a little fold right there, a little bloody spot. That was from the bite. Now, like I said, I have no idea which one did it, but he's fine after that. It's healing up nicely, but there is a second problem with it. Uh, he has not been eating. Now, what I'm going to have to do is he's going to get taken out of the tank. He's going to be put into a really small tank. I'm going to put some stuff in there so he can hide and do what he wants, but I'm going to see if I can get him to try to start eating, because he isn't eating. I can see he doesn't have that big of a stomach, and I just tried to feed, but he did not try to get any food. He is just trying to stay in the corner right now, which this clown knife did the same thing. However, though, he ate. He wanted to eat. He is not. So that's one problem I'm going to have to deal with, and I'll give you an update on that when I have his little tank I'm going to set up and ready, which will probably be tonight or tomorrow or Thursday. I don't know. Whenever I can get to it, I got a couple things I got to do. but you might also notice there's the sun catfish. He's finally come out. At least now that I have no stuff in it, but you can see why they're called that. They have that little black spot right behind their gills, and uh, they are very yellow. He just isn't moving around right now, so I guess that's affecting his color a little, but he's actually very yellow. So I was just giving you a little update on what's going on and stuff, or quick talk. But there is another fish I want to talk to you about. It's the eel. Now, if you watched the first video I had about this, just showing off the fish and telling what's in there, you might know I've said I had an eel. Well, he is not doing good either. He is doing actually very, very bad. And what I think it is he's just getting out competed for food, like, very badly, and I have to take him out too. He is worse than the clown. I don't think has eaten for like a week or two now, and it's really bad. So hopefully I can get him to pull through. I'll put him in a smaller tank by himself. I'll put a little bit of substrate in there, something to give him to hide in, and I'll basically let him stay in there, try and get him back up. Hopefully he'll pull through, but I'm not thinking he will, because if you've seen an emaciated animal or a fish before, you know you can end up seeing their bones. Well, they have cartilage, eels, and I can see his, and it's bad. So if you guys could give me like a hint you know how to do with eels, or anything you can give me, it'll be much appreciated. But as right now, what I'm thinking is I'm just going to have to remove these two, put them into smaller tanks, which I do have, and I guess I'm just going to try and nurse them back to health. I might even put them in the same tank, because they shouldn't out-compete each other. They're pretty much almost very, very much the same size. The eel and the clown knife, but I don't mean as in like body and actual size wise. I mean is like in a tank together, they would be compatible. But so this is just a quick talk on what's going on, what's going to be happening. I don't have anything really else planned for the future. Like, I'm not going to be getting any new fish or anything like that. You might see new fish in the tank, but I didn't go out and buy them. What I did was, in my other tank, I have a couple of growing out fish that eventually will be put in here, but I probably won't be getting any till a little bit after December or something like that. So, alright, this has been a quick talk. I'll talk to you later.